morning everyone, welcome back to your Sunday stretch. Sorry I missed you last week, but I did take the opportunity to go and meet my brand new grandson and catch up with my parents who I haven't seen since July. So I'm feeling much more relaxed about things this week after having caught up with everyone, being back at work. Traffic, yeah, not so enjoyable, but it means that people are out and about and things are heading in the right direction. So today I want to just go through and take some time to see how your body feels when it moves, see what feels good, see what maybe needs a little bit more attention. And if you have any sharp pain or anything that you're really not comfortable with, give us a call at your nearest clinic and come in and we can have a look and see how we can help. So let's get started by warming up and getting the brain working on both sides. So up onto our feet, just start marching. Lift the legs nice and high, point the toes when you lift the knees up. And then feel through the ankles as you're lowering the feet to plant them again. Any stiffness there? How do the legs feel? Is there any tightness through the hips when you're lifting the legs up high? Now we're going to introduce arms. Swing the arms opposite time to the legs. Okay. Now we're going to increase that cross-brain activity, making that connection with the body. Right hand to left knee, right hand to left knee. Get the whole body and mind to wake up. Okay, bit of a shake out. Oh, started to get the blood flowing. Bending it sideways at the waist. I've got my arms out for balance and a bit of extra stretch through the back. Oh, nice deep breath. Hands out front, interlace the fingers. Let the shoulders round. Relax it, pull the shoulder blades back towards each other. Round them and pull forward again, feel that space. Okay, hands above the head. Leaning to the left, back to the right. Shake the arms out. For all of you Year 12 and Year 11 students that have got exams this week, remember to breathe. You've done all the hard work, you're nearly there. Let the knees bend this time. Normally we'd keep the back leg rather straight on this one, but let the knees bend this time. I want you to feel it more through the glutes, lower back. Let the head fall and just let the back round. Move around to your right, back around to your left, center. And as you come up, straighten through that back leg. Feel the stretch come up through all the way down that line. Take a couple of breaths there. Roll up through the back. Bit of a shake, swap the legs over. Again, make sure the feet are balanced, in position, you're not going to fall over. You've got the weight evenly distributed, you're fine. Allow the knees to bend and coming forward. Around to the right. Back around to the left. Does it feel different to when the legs were crossed the other way? Does it feel the same? Coming back up, straightening through that back leg, feel it stretch all the way from the glutes down to the heel. By leaving the head hanging, you're actually lengthening through the spine as well. So you're getting a stretch, the full line. Roll through the back, coming up. Stretch out. I'm going to get you to come down onto your hands and knees. And we're going to continue working through the line of the spine. If you need a cushion or a towel or something to rest the knees on, grab it now. Make sure the knees are nice and comfy even, directly under the hip. Wrists are under the shoulders. And as you take a deep breath in, let the belly drop towards the floor and lift the head up towards the ceiling. Breathing out, arch the back, drop the head down. I'm definitely feeling that one through the abs there as we come up. Nice stretch leading into the hip area. So while you're there with the back arched and the head down, bring your right shoulder and right hip towards each other. Nice little twist there. And then left shoulder and left hip towards each other. Just notice where you feel that, how it feels. Do it a couple of times, remembering to breathe while you do it. Okay, so while we're down here, bringing one leg forward. You notice I'm leaving one knee on the cushion just to show that you can be supported. I want both hands beside each other, inside the foot, and drop through the pelvis there. You should feel that through the short adductors, long adductors, and into the hip flexors and quads on the straight leg. And you'll notice, if you practice by moving forward and thrusting that knee, as opposed to dropping the pelvis, you'll feel the different lines of stretch. Come back and straighten that leg. Let the toes come up towards the ceiling. Couple of nice deep breaths there. This way we get the back of the leg as well. Okay. Changing legs. Make sure the foot's, you pretend you've got a clock in front of you, your toes are pointing towards 12. All 5 toes are touching the floor. And your weight's even between the heel and the ball of the feet. Hands to the inside, drop down through the pelvis. Does it feel different to the other side? Are you feeling it in different places? The legs feel pretty much the same. Take a couple of deep breaths and just relax into how the body's feeling. Remember, don't force the body into an extreme stretch. If the body says stop, that's where we stop. And it may be a different place to where it said stop yesterday or the day before. Noticing here I'm a lot tighter through the back of my left leg than I was my right. So I'm just going to let it sit where it needs to for a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to go over onto my back and we're going to work further through that lumbar spine and hip area. Especially with the lockdowns and everything that we've had and all the sitting, we tend to fall into this posture. Hip flexors are tight. We're weaker through here because they've been lengthened for so long. So we're just going to remind them that they actually have a job to do. So coming down onto your back, feet together, knees together, arms out to the side, and just let the knees fall one way then the other. Taking deep breaths as you go. See how it feels across the back when you're rolling across the floor. If you have a cushion underneath, does one side feel higher than the other? Does one side move easier? Do the knees go to the floor on one side but not the other? If you do have a side that feels like it needs some more attention, give a little bit more attention to that side and see how it responds. Okay. Putting hands around one knee, straightening out the other leg, pulling the knee up towards your chest. Then out to the side. And then across the body. Obviously, if you have hip injuries or have had a hip replacement, adjust this. Don't go as far. Don't go beyond your 90 degrees. Switching legs. Let the body relax. Out to the side. Across the body. Try and keep the shoulders on the floor. Okay. Little rock a couple of times, little self-massage across the floor. Coming back up into a seated position, legs out straight. Find your balance. Give a little shake through the legs, see how they feel. Pull the toes back, and for some, that will be a stretch in itself. I know I'm feeling it through my lower legs after being back at work full time. Point the toes. Give the ankles a little bit of rotation there, one way, then the other. Squeeze the toes, point them out, squeeze and point, same as we do with our fingers, squeeze and point. So while we're sitting there, if you're comfortable on the floor, stay there. If you're not, you can stand up, you can sit on the chair, but we're going to do some more arm exercises for all the computer work, the study work and everything that's been going on. So hand out front and just use this hand as a guide until you feel the stretch through the hand. Down. You should feel that through the back of the hand there. Point the hand down, give it a little bit of a pull. Now, roll the hand, keeping the fingers flat. Bend the wrist, bring it up towards your shoulder. Then using this hand, curl the fingers. So curling the fingers and stretch through the wrist. And turn the hand around, fingers straight. And just a gentle little weight resistance there to help them move. And you should feel that all the way through these muscles that do all our typing and writing. Let it come up, fingers flat. Allow the other hand to curl the fingers over, some gentle pressure. Again, we're not forcing it, we're just going until the body says, yep, I can feel that. Sitting there for a breath or two, letting the body relax. Turning the hand around, same thing, gentle pressure just until the arm feels it through here. A couple of breaths to let it relax. Sitting up straight there, rolling the shoulders back. And forward. Lifting the shoulder up and dropping it here, and then the other side, and then this time, sitting on the hands to secure the neck muscles. We're targeting them, so we want to take the shoulders out of play. Drop the ear towards the shoulder on each side. hand to look over each shoulder. Chin to chest. Up towards the ceiling. And then the best way I can remember how to do this stretch is to try and sniff your armpit. So if you use this hand to guide and you're turning your head and you're looking down. And you should feel that right through here. Changing sides. Okay, coming back up onto our feet, because that's where we started. So we want to do a reassessment of how the body feels when we're upright. Bit of a shake out, couple of steps, loosen through the arms. Okay, so I hope you have a great week. Good luck to all the students that have got exams this week and beyond. And again, if you need anything that we can help with, give us a call at your nearest clinic and we will do what we can. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.